Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining in this lesson. Today we are looking at interjections. This is lesson number 9 of 31 lessons. So we still have a long way to go to finish all the grammar lessons that we have in this series. If you are not a subscriber of this channel, please consider subscribing and support me as I teach these lessons. Thank you so much for your support and thank you so much for watching this whole video. Okay, let's get started. What is an interjection? An interjection is a word or phrase that is used to express sudden emotion or reaction. It is usually not grammatically connected to the rest of the sentence, but it is there and it's got, in most cases, no meaning. In some cases, as we are going to see, interjections have got meaning, but in the most common usage cases, interjections are just used to show emotions while they don't necessarily mean anything in the sentence. Examples like ouch. What's ouch? Right? I'm just showing that how I'm feeling. If I say alas, alas is an interjection that we use to show maybe sadness if someone has died. So let's look at characteristics of interjections. The first characteristic is that they express emotion. Interjections reveal emotions like happiness, anger, surprise, or even disappointment. When you say, wow, that's amazing, so good, wow, which is an interjection. And then we say amazing, which is a good thing. Or, oops, I made a mess. Oops, I made a mess. Then we have standalone and embedded interjections. Standalone stand on their own or as part of a sentence, while embedded are within the sentence. For example, when you say yikes, that's on its own. Maybe you're going and you hit someone and they say oops, that's standalone. But you can also say oops, I dropped my phone as part of a sentence, meaning it's embedded in that sentence. Then punctuation. The way we punctuate interjections, we add exclamation mark, and if the intensity is higher, we maintain the exclamation mark. If the intensity is lower, we might use a comma. For example, oh no, I forgot my keys. Oh no. You don't need an exclamation after oh no, a comma there. But if it's something like wow, wow, you put an exclamation there because the emotion expressed is a bit intense. What are the types of interjections that are there? Number 1, interjections expressing emotions. So this is the category where we find interjections that feelings like happiness, anger, surprise, sadness, and many more. For example, yeah, we won the match. I can't believe this happened. Anger. Surprise. Oh, I didn't see you at the market. You saw me. I'm surprised. Sadness. Alas, the hero has just died. So you can see how different types of interjections express. Category number 2, interjections for greetings like hello, how are you? So after hello, you can put an exclamation mark and say. Number 3, interjections for agreement or disagreement. And in this category, we've got examples like, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. So that yeah is an interjection. We can also say nah. And in Australia, where I live now, there are 2 ways you need to know how they use yeah and nah. If an Australian says yeah, nah, it means nope. If they say nah, yeah, it means yes. So they use these interjections that way to mean, yeah. Okay, then we have interjections of sounds of fillers. For example, I'm not sure about this. Like, that was close. You know, when we do that, we are using interjections, but they are interjections of sounds or just fillers. They fill in the pauses, they fill in the gaps as we speak. And then lastly, we have interjections for commands or attention. When you say, hey, watch out. Hey, watch out. That is attention. You're drawing someone's attention for them to see. Maybe you see a car coming towards someone. You can say, hey, watch out, car. Or shh, be quiet. Shh is an interjection showing, it's a command actually. When you say shh, you're commanding someone to keep quiet in that sense. Positions of interjections. Interjections can be at the beginning of the sentence, as in, wow, that's a beautiful dress. Wow. We can also have them in the middle, as in this sentence. I was, oh no, completely unprepared for the exam. I was, oh my God, prepared for the exam. Things like that. And then we can also put them at the end, like, you did it, hooray! You did it, we can do that. So in this lesson, I'm going to end here. I'll leave you to explore more. If you need more examples and more notes, please website. I've got notes on interjections and I've got illustrations and examples. But thank you so much for sticking around for this lesson and for being with me in this lesson. I'll see you in the next lesson, and consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet. That way, if I post lessons, you'll be notified. And please invite others to watch these videos. So in the next lesson, we are going to look at determiners. I'll see you in lesson 10. Thank you.